Okay guys, welcome back to Vampire Clash. Today we're doing a tier list video on the classes of Vampire Clash. All 14 classes right here, right now. On my beard team. Great. But we're going to be talking about all of them here, ranking all of them, and I will be ranking what I think the Ambassador class will be in the Ambassador update. And I'm predicting it will be more like the Warden class. Okay, so yeah, I think it's gonna be worse than the Warden class still, but I think it's gonna be like the Warden class. I'm actually not gonna put in garbage since I'm predicting it, the future here. I'm gonna put in depends actually. I think it was something about money is gonna be like a big thing about money part. Maybe like funding of the team instead of the Monarch funding it. It would be like the team funding it. Or the team can all fund it together. I don't know. I think the Ambassador will have a big role though, so I'm gonna put it in depends tier. But moving on to Civilian. Alright. I think I'm gonna rank it on how I think the classes are all good. How they're good. Okay, so Civilian, how it's good is it's like a militia kind of force, but it's also a really good for making money by not playing the game. I mean that you can basically AFK and touch the keyboard once every 20 seconds. You can play also the auto click on and just never stop AFKing. Obviously, your team could win, your team could lose. That's kind of the only thing to worry about when playing as Civilian. But you can't switch teams to Civilian. You can, go to the other side. So, I'll put it in the mid tier. It's not the worst class. I would play it if you want money. If you don't really want to play the game, but you want some money. Makes a couple thousand coins in 30 minutes. And Doctor, here we go. I'm making Doctor best class. Well, one best class. Well, one, not the best class, but one of the best class in the game. Okay? I hate Doctors. I think that might have been the worst update I ever played in my life. The Doctor update. Alright? But, that probably means they're really good. As they are. They get gold armor. They can't be jailed half the time. They can't be sent back to the capital half the time. They carry people and you can't kill them while they're on the shoulders. If it's in a hitbox, these are really weird. So it hits the guy on top instead of the doctor that's carrying him. Doctors are really good. They can kind of just make your team go from being decent to the best, basically. Having one or two of them really change the battle. They're really good. They heal people, especially if they have a gold Naginata person thing, even katana. Really anything with gold or katana and Naginata, they just completely make that guy invincible, basically. Move on to Engineer. I'm going to put this guy as a great class. It's an amazing class. Great what it does. Cannons are really, really good if used right. If used properly. They can also be the complete opposite. They can be really bad. They can miss all their shots. They can be using the wrong shell, the wrong type of ammo. Like a round shot does one-shot people, but you have to be you actually hit the guy. You can't just go around the area from, which is why you want to use Grape Shot. Grape Shot can also do a lot of damage. It is probably the preferred one. It does have a lot of spread, but it's really good. Move on to Engineer itself. It's really good at sieging. You can have siege towers. You can have siege ladders. You can have siege ramps, even siege ramps. Yeah, you can build walls, blockades, gates. You can build gates. A nice little fortress and over. Right, a really fun class to play, to me. But it is not as good as some of the other melee classes thing, but it's a really good class. So, okay, it's still a good class. So moving on to the Footman class. Okay. Now, I might not be updated, but where I remember from playing a couple months ago, I played recently, obviously. But I see people playing Sergeant now. I don't know why. Unless it changed the story that I wasn't even aware of. But they used to be. Footman used to be the greatest class in the game, and I think it still is. I'm not sure though. Still, people playing a Sergeant now, but I don't know why. Footman is the homicide better class. At least I think so. I think basically Footman is really, really good because of its stamina ability. It's stamina. When you kill someone, you get automatically 100 stamina right back. So when you have a gold Naginata or katana, you just start slicing through the entire team, and Doctor can heal you doing it. And if you go in blocks, you can just kill another peasant or something, and they go back up to 100% straight away. I think it's really good. Obviously. And but with the Doctor, almost unstoppable. I mean, you have to headshot him and the Doctor to really get rid of them. To really get rid of him. Right? Even without the Doctor, he's still really good because he can still heal up to 30%. If not 70, actually. I don't even remember. Can he heal up to 70? Some class can help to 70. Doctors can also help to 90, by the way. Didn't tell you that doctors can help to 90. Move on to general class. General class, to me, is a controversial class. Okay? Today, later, they basically shit general update to pieces, basically. Okay? But I figured just a couple days ago, I probably would have put this in the great tier. But now, since they basically removed Berserker, which was overpowered, then I do agree. But removing something that came from the update, I think is a little strange. Basically replace flags with the more overpowered version of the flag. But you can only have 10 people max, but you can have 3 people. See, the thing, if you have all 3 regiments inside capital, you can find 30 people on that. Just without, they're just 30 people, automatically. I mean, like, supplies probably would change them, but supplies doesn't make sense to me. It should be supplies for a regiment. But, like, but right now, Skirmisher regiment isn't the greatest in the world. The engineer one is not used ever because the thing is that they take too much damage away. Right? I think they should just have regiments be good. Right? Today is like minus 20%. Okay, Berserker was too good, by the way. National Guard is the complete opposite. Basically, it's just opposite Berserker. The thing is that you're fighting an enemy territory, even if you're not, you still get a plus, like, you get extra damage. I'm like, if I play National Guard, I'm like, probably not. Like, National Guard probably needs to be, like, remove its, like, basically, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I think I'm gonna rank it as a good class. Okay? That's gonna be a bad take. General by itself, to me, it's okay at best. Daph's sword is really good, but, like, you know, like, to me, I feel General is still banging and just not. It should be that class. By the way, people say, "Oh, Joel," like, to me, expensive class. It should be the best class in the game. Is it really the best class in the game? It is really good. Like, why I use it is because it's for the officer sword. Basically, the entire reason I use it. It's for the officer sword. Okay, I wouldn't use it for anything else besides the officer sword. Okay, if they didn't come with the officer sword, I would probably be playing sergeant or footman or engineer, right? Even hunter probably, right? That's kind of general. The regiment basically the entire general update was basically the regiment update, basically. And they got rid of regiment. They debuffed Grenadier regiment to basically be nothing, which I think is a little. They went from 50% to 5%. Basically removed the regiment from the game. Which they basically removed 2 regiments from the game. Basically, it's just Skirmisher and Engineer one, which both suck. So basically, all regiments. Oh, National Guard too. National Guard's there too. They all suck. Oh, absolute garbage. National Guard could be used decently, but like that's like it's just like National Guard. Yeah, that one that just doesn't really matter that much. It's like, you know, like that's the thing. Like National Guard can be good, but it's just like you need that right scenario. I move on to Hunter here. Hunter is a good class to me. I'm gonna put it in the good tier. We'll put behind General. But the reason why Hunter, to me, is a good class, because it's Hunter. It supplies, you know, stuff for the Blacksmith. You need a Blacksmith every time on the team because, well, you need guns for cheap, not guns imported. So you need guns for cheap. And that's kind of thing. Is that you need guns cheap and stuff, so you need Blacksmith. These 2 pair together with the Peasant and the Merchant, and maybe even the Civilian a little bit. It's all the circle of making money. Okay, but Hunter is probably like, to me, the best economic class for warfare, for like fighting. Because it actually, you can make a bake rifle with it. Also, you have more accuracy for hunting rifle. Deer hide is a lot of money in the game. Makes you a lot of money. It's also a scout class. So it's not like a scout class. So you have work like any on the map for the hunter skill tree. They can also fish. Make a lot of money. Make a lot of money. It's also not bad, like, just generally sniping class in the game. Okay. We're on to Janitor. You do need one every single team, but to me, that's just more like, depends tier. It's kind of like, you need one at least per team. Because you need to get, get rid of the rats from Blacksmith. But, like, kind of like the ambassador class. It's like not kind of like that's I'm predicting. Okay. But, like, I hope it's. I'll be doing an update. I hope Janitor, you need one per team. That's all I can tell you. Jester, moving on. Nah, okay. We'll talk about Jester. Hey, Jester, the thing with Jester is that it's a fun class to play. We can have some fun. It's a fun class that we're not making this off of fun. We're making this off of how good they are. And Jester is kind of just like that whatever class, really. Kind of just is. I'm not sure. No, I can't really tell you much about the class. Besides, it just makes you. I'm at level 10 or something, Jester. It's not really worth playing Jester. And that's kind of all I can tell you. I don't know. Merchant class works just like that, but it's way more of a depends class. To me, it's probably a good or mid. It's all people are more want to count here. And the reason why I probably the best one over here. And the reason why is because you can import stuff. The problem is it's really expensive to import stuff. Okay, basically, you're like the guy that just buys items and then sells them for more money. But as like the peasant or the hunter or the is that it? I think peasant or hunter or civilian or whatever, you just get the stuff for free. Basically, I mean free. I mean like you literally get the stuff for free. You don't like have to pay for the items from them. You can just like get it. Like peasant, you spawn with rusty pickaxe, whatever. Right? You can get or for free. But merchant, you need to buy it. But it is really good. It's not bad. It's not a bad item. It's not a bad like class by any means at all. It's a good class. Okay, it's kind of like civilian. It's more like it depends on the situation. Okay, like if there's like no economic classes and you're a merchant, you make a lot of money. Okay, stalls don't really make too much money. Really, I actually had to like say it. They don't make too much money. They can make money. Technically like robbing people from money. I think the devs did remove that from the game. They can like make the bread like 20 grand or something like that. Make someone buy it on accident, 20 grand. Like that. And they get your money back. But you could technically go from the merchant, buy bread for 2 coins, and then sell it for 3 coins every single time. And you can basically make money. That's making money. Right? I mean, it's whatever. Right? Peasant to me is a great class in the game. And the reason why it is a free class, okay? It's a free class. So obviously it's going to get really high. And the class is not bad. Right? If I had to pick between civilian or peasant, it's peasant all the way. Voting isn't really the most important thing in the world, usually. And now more days it might be a little bit more important. But like, would you rather make more money or have voting rights and have a shop? Now, shop makes make a lot more money. But today, I'd rather have no shop and just have more resources quicker. Okay? Because you get all these bonuses. You can get all this, like, you get extra wood, extra coal and iron. They have this for a little bit for the civilian. Not too much for the civilian, but they have a little bit for civilian. But it's mostly, peasant has it. Peasant is, nice, I mean, I don't know. It's an excellent class. I'll tell you, mining makes a lot of money in the game. You can also venture musket. A musket is really good. Probably the best range up in the game. Most like average. It's good melee. It's good out range. It's like the best. Like that, We're on a sergeant. But sergeant, the best class in the game. Sergeant is great. Because it has 20% more damage, right? Footman has 10. But thing is that this is more a sniping class, more of a ranged class. This is more of an upfront melee class. It's a big difference. And to me, you get the most kills up in melee. Okay, I can't shoot for the life of me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe Sergeant is better. But when I play, Footman is way better because I can't shoot a thing. Now, to be fair, That's why I see people just kind of like go through everyone with Footman, katana, or whatever, right? I do see Sergeant also get katana, but the thing is, the difference is you're trading for more damage instead of more stamina. That's the big difference, okay? And then you used to have Berserker, or on top of that, you used to have the Surrender. Basically, we have like basically almost one-shot people with the katana and Naginata and stuff in the office sword. But these classes, man, that's what was so good. Move on to Thief. Thief, to me, is a really fun class. You can have lots of fun, okay? And it can make you money if you have perm Thief. But it's a fun class. You need perm to make money from it. Is it really that great? No. But you can free people from jail, which could be really helpful. And like a big, like, especially the other team just has a warden that's not doesn't bail anyone. Thief could really help that. Could help out a lot. It's not a complete garbage class, but to me, it's more of a mid class. It's a good class. It can catch people off guard easily. Right? The problem is really getting in the capital and not getting cut by the warden. Okay, like that. So that's what I was going to say. It's not the best class in the game, not the worst class in the game. It's a fun class, probably the funniest class to play in the game. But you need perm Thief to make money from it, basically. And then you got the Warden class. Now, Warden is a controversial, like the general, but I think I'm gonna put it right next to general. It's a good class. You need one per team. If you don't have one per team, that's part of the reason why you're losing. Okay, Warden, and Warden. If you have a bad Warden too, that's the reason when you're losing. But you need a great Warden that doesn't bail anyone. Okay? Bailing people is usually a bad thing. The only time you really bail people is if, like, they're dead. They're gonna die. It's for the entire reason you want to bail them. For you get money too. Warden can make a lot of money during, let's say, a clan war or something like that. You make tons of money, probably. You could pour in the money. Because you can just sit on the clan, on one of the clan teams or whatever, just sit as warden and just bail people. Make a lot of money. Obviously, you get fired if you don't like talking shit and say, "Oh, I'm not bailing," right? You make a lot of money. Warden makes a lot of money, but you can sit as AFK in the capital and kind of just do capital things. Okay, but it could just fire you, by the way, too. Which I'm not sure to give you from, I'm sure. And moving on to the final class right now is the Blacksmith. The Blacksmith, you need one per team, so I'm going to get you up in the great tier. Okay, you almost need one per team. Okay, the Hunter, you don't technically need, you can have a Merchant instead. The Peasant is the same thing, you can have a Merchant instead. If you want to put this Blacksmith up here, it can make money. Okay, it's part of the class thing, you need a low chance of dying and a high chance of making money. But you do need to have a Peasant, a Hunter, or a Merchant, or even a Civilian to actually make money. Alright? Because you're going to craft the weapons. You need one per team, 100%. Make the muskets, the hand rifle, like the Baker rifles, to make the battle axes and stuff, make the officer swords, make the gold plate armors, steel armors, right? You need one per team. Obviously, a couple by per team, right? It does make money in the game. To me, it's probably the lowest chance of failure of making money, okay? Like, would it make money? The answer is no. But it has the lowest chance of failing to not making money from the class buying it, okay? Technically, Peasant is free, but you want to buy a pickaxe. You could die when mining, something like that, right? So that's a chance of backfiring. But Hunter, you got on the wall and go hunt. I chance of you dying from someone else. So Civilian makes, I guess, Civilian may have the lowest chance to meet money. Well, it depends how long you play on the team, right? And then Merchant, you have to go out, which is Hunter, and go Merchant also. May die from there, right? That is my tier list for the best classes in the game. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with that. I think really all the classes are doing. Obviously, I'm making Ambassador in the future. If I was right now, I'll put down the Garbage Shield. Probably even worse than Jester. Probably put the Jester and the Pen Shield somehow. Like, I make an argument that Jester might be a little bit better. But I think the developers are going to do it. I like the Humps adding a treasure system. That is a thing they're adding. A treasure system. I think instead of Monarch funding all the stuff, I think it's going to be more of a team collected effort funding all the stuff and making it, a better more money. Obviously, the ambassadors probably also going to like transfer like notes over to people, so like, it would transfer over, the alliances and stuff. I think it's gonna happen. Okay, that is the end of my video for tier listing here. Peace out with it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in another video.